I've seen some kind of like stalk outside our windows. So I wonder if that's why they do that. So I'm gonna try to do that when I park the truck.
Okay, copy that. Did you see that the Pred subpoena for his stuff was posted on the docket? Did what am I trying to say? Did either Matt or Charlotte, did they bring anything forward to marshals or anything like that?
I haven't really been touching the Pred stuff, so I've not brought anything to me. Why?
No, because I got the subpoena from one last night, so I started digging through it. It's 30 days of Pred's phone records, so
Sorry, you got it from when?
it's 30 days. It was posted to the docket because you know he's getting charged.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah.
And it's on there.
All right, I'm
So
hugging the wall
I just
outside
got
the
it from
office.
there. Well, I got the raw documents from Charlotte last night. So
Okay.
no, I was just wondering whether they found anything already. Because there is some interesting things in there. Like I think someone who is I think is Bill Mays sent Pred a article of
Are any of you speaking right now?
yeah, we are, yeah. There was a
I'm getting nothing right outside
articles
the
of
office.
impeachment written up for Angel
So you
like a month ago,
I'll try it in the office, I guess, the front.
but I guess
area.
it never went through. What the fuck?
There's an article of impeachment for Angel.
Yeah, sent from I think Bill Mays to Pred about a month ago. Yeah, there's some stuff in there, so I'm gonna keep digging. Yeah, I'm
Hey,
gonna.
come where I'm at right now. This is the distance that I need to be to hear the camera.
Okay, but can you just hear us like normally without being in the camera? Like, can you hear us now?
Both of you go whisper next to the camera and tell me when you do so, and I'll get on the camera.
Okay, we're doing it now. I'm whispering, I'm whispering, I'm whispering, I'm whispering, I'm whispering. I am so quiet and whispering. Whisper, whisper.
Whispering.
I'm whispering. Yeah. Whisper, 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 whisper. Where? I'm not gonna keep doing this all day.
Nope, I don't.
Yeah, I think you're just hearing us, Alex, without the camera.
Well, I didn't when I went in the when I said I heard you and I said this is the distance. I didn't hear you at all until I went on the camera. And then that door over there is like soundproof. So I didn't hear any of you when I heard you that first time. So it's very weird. It's like hit or miss.
All right. Well, it's good to know.
So either it does have audio and you need to be hugging the damn thing, or there is no audio.
I need people on the server.
And it's just a thing.
All right. Good to know. Well, I think you should start like buying those whenever you can, because I might definitely see if I can get access to those and things like that.
Oh, do you want a photo of how nice it is? It's very nice.
Yeah, I'd love a photo actually.
Put it back on.
Take a photo of me. Bum, 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 bum.
Sent you a photo. Very clear, not very liney, you know.
Oh my god!
You can also zoom in with it.
Zoom in as far as you can on my face set.
Okay, we'll do so.
That's crazy. Yeah. It's so crisp.
and that's it. Zoomed it.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I gotta get access to some of these.
The news have better cameras than we do.
Yeah. And then, you know how we've been like I've been having to avoid this most often whenever I make an important phone call. It's really pissing me off. And then fucking Eugene was at Mission Row the other day before the whole snow thing happened. I thought he had a Class 2 pointing at me, so I called for fucking 78. This was just before fucking snow. Honestly, it was kind of a good thing because he got everybody on their toes. And then, because literally like a few minutes later, snow like shot at Espino's and then a real 78 happened, so everyone was like ready for something to happen, so they kind of fucked themselves. Anyway, but Eugene was fucking listening to my phone call with my husband about Jackie. It really pissed me off. And I'm thinking, I'm gonna write something up about us gaining access to those like listening devices, you know? For like advanced surveillance. Like when we've expended like all surveillance tactics, you know what I mean? When we've like done phone subpoenas, we've done bank subpoenas, we've done like ground surveillance, we've done cameras, like static cameras and everything. When we've done all that, I think we should be able to use things like that, like phone tapping, you know? But there'd have to be like limits to it. Because we'd have to have reasonable suspicion that the person we're listening to is the person we're investigating, right? Otherwise, it's like we'd be breaking people's privacy. We can't just go around listening to everybody.
True.
Why is Jackie's warrant here? I can't believe that. So Chris has pissed me off. Alright, I'm gonna go read this subpoena. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Alright, let's have a look. Brad, what you got? Who is this person? Kyra? Expressed interest in Shift 1 dispatch. Is there a report for this person? Nope. Is there a number? Hostage ID? There's no phone number for this lady? No? Baby. Okay. Don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. Erwin Dundee. Congratulations. 1 sec. Okay. Basically, that's the Jackie Snow? On the 22nd, the day before he was wanted. Interesting. JJ. Phone issues, meet soon. Okay, this was Angel's announcement. Okay. Let me know when you are done. It's Bruce Baylor, probably. What is the context on that? What is the context on that? Bruce Baylor. That name is a name that is very interesting because this guy is just in a plea deal. Oh my properties, bro! Holy shit, man! Oh my god! Okay, hold on. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually insane. That's insane. Okay. H1. He's not a hardworking civilian. There was just a fucking plea deal on the docket for this guy from a raid that the marshals did, I remember. I'm not gonna do it like this. I'm just gonna do whatever I find. What's his state ID? 9894. Oh, I can do it like this, though. Okay, then we've got La Puerta Basic Yav. Number 3. Innocent I protested. Cypress Flats is another one we need. Have I done Cypress already? I haven't done Cypress yet. Okay. Number 5, Abattoir. Okay, I'm gonna do Abattoir. Number 5. I can't believe you own so many properties. Number 12, Roy Lowenstein Boulevard. Damn. Lowenstein Boulevard. That is so annoying. I need to get rid of these numbers. The hashtags. All these hashtags gotta
What are
go.
you working on, Axel?
I'm making a report on the camera. I'll tell you
Wait.
about my other escapades.
Okay, yeah, tell me everything.
I'm almost done with this report, so let me just get this squared away.
Don't make a sound. Don't know watching. I have to do this. Oh. Okay, what am I doing? Berlunstein Boulevard 12. Lowenstein Boulevard 12. There we go. All right, Little Soul. Well, Little Soul is here. We're gonna get South Rockford Drive. This heading to. What number is it? 252. 352. Here's another Bruce Baylor property. Cleo Pirate Ave. can't believe he owns so many properties. Crazy. Oh wait, what did I just do? Number 5 is on fire. Leto Great Ocean Highway. Yeah. And he owns 624 and 625. It's both of these. I'm just gonna copy and paste. I can't copy and paste.
Do you want to take a look at the latest Marshall report?
Sure.
If you want to see about what the camera looks like and all that. It's in the photos.
Oh yeah, I've seen these. Yeah.
And then he's got South Rockford Drive
Not
354. It's on fire. Yeah. This. Can't wait for someone to FOIA this report. Honestly, genius. If someone did that, genius.
So the biggest case that I was working on, I told you about, right?
That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
Honestly, how would I stop them? Because, like, how would I classify this as a real investigation? You know what I mean? Because it's, like, not a real investigation. Because all I'm doing is gathering information. I'm not, like, investigating anything. They would have to know it exists, yeah. For sure. But it's not a real investigation. Okay, let me just clarify this Tommy Kuuso property. 2460. Oh, he's got another one. Power Street 8. Yeah, he still owns that. And then he owns 54 through 68.
Yeah, easy. Well done. Easy peasy.
Okay, this isn't gonna work. I don't like this title. This has got to be its own title.
Yeah, I think he knows he's on very thin ice because as soon as he was in the interrogation with me, he was shitting himself. So he knows he's on the shit list.
I'll do like a separation thing. I'll just do like... Man. Hello? Oh, you know what it is then? There you go. Ew. Morning.
I am the only cop on duty, which means that I can't be reported for corruption.
What is wrong with you? Like,
What do you
actually,
mean, what's wrong with me?
why would you even say a thing like that?
Tyler.
Because who's going to report me?
I will.
He's on
And the
phone.
police, the civilians will.
Well, got the whole place to myself dark, and I'm doing all
What are you gonna
sorts of
do?
corrupt stuff. I'm
No,
jacking it all over. I'm jacking it right now, all over LSPD.
That's not corrupt. That's just fucked up, man. That's just disgusting. That's just wrong. That's just dirty and wrong.
I'm hiring a bunch of prostitutes.
As police
that
officers?
No. That's not a bad idea, though. What the fuck? I just heard a
Yeah, I
cat.
just have to wait and see on that one.
That's not okay.
I'm gonna shoot this fucking cat.
Wait, please just call it. You know, just shoot it out. Shoot it at the building. You're not
I'll
gonna
shoot it out of the building.
No, don't shoot. No, shoo it. Shoo it out. Shoo it
Okay.
out.
Apparently, I talked to a bunch of marshals
Just
about on a
shooting,
serious note. Now, I talked to a bunch of
shots.
marshals about this leaking of police details, and the officers
Yep.
that
Oh,
are
yeah,
looking
this will be the
into it
second
do
cop
not
I've got
feel
fired.
comfortable talking to anyone in the marshals department except for you, because they think
That
that you're
will
the only one that's
go
able to
Marcus
look at
Wade
the
for shooting the cop.
situation objectively.
Okay, so that suggests that they think that other marshals are going to be subjective about it, but why?
This is
He needs a
like,
lawyer.
I don't know. You'd have to talk to them. I don't want to give some false
Nope.
narrative. You know what I mean? Kind of like on my own dealings with the marshal.
I know. Yeah, I know. You don't want to you don't want to spread the false rumors or nothing, but you can still, give me
okay.
a little bit to go
Yeah,
off.
I think there's people in the LSPD that feel like the marshals were targeting them versus kind of like there's been inaction that's taken. They think there's been inaction that's taken place in the BCSO versus the LSPD, and they think that there is bias, and they think that you do not have bias, and you kind of just are there to do your job. That's it. That's the best way I could put it.
Okay.
Okay, you want me to shoot you straight? You got motherfuckers like Helen the Felon going around violating people's rights. And I mean, the marshals just don't even push for a firing on the person. People are committing felonious acts inside of the BCSO. The marshals choose not to do anything, and they leave it up to high command. And they feel like if this is now that I'm thinking about it, it might be a BCSO officer that fucking leaked it. And guess what? We don't want the same situation with Helen the Felon to happen. There, I said it.
Okay, listen. I think those are I think from an outside perspective, those are valid concerns. Like if you're seeing things going, unanswered, then that's gonna be a valid concern from, your perspective, right? But at the same time, if it's difficult for me to then, for you guys to know that there might be leaks in a department, and then
there are leaks in the department.
Yeah, I agree. This is what I'm saying. If you know there's leaks in the department, and I'm not saying this is you, this is coming from the other people. If they know there's leaks in the department, and they know that the people who are investigating, aka me and the rest of my department, are the ones that are going to be looking into that, why wouldn't they want to work alongside those people? I don't understand do they think that these people are going to ignore things? Do they think they're going to ignore, evidence or something? Is that what they think?
Possibly. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I like the only example I could give is kind of like the. I mean, there's been a few things that have happened with the marshals. Moss and I went to somebody over a deputy threatening physical violence against Peach and Jeb. The marshal then said, "Well, you know what? They were hissing at him, so now I'm going to have to go after the LSPD officers for harassment." And I mean, I was like, okay, well, it's a little bit different when somebody's threatening to put somebody's teeth in the back of their throat, but go ahead and do what you need to do. Nothing ever came of that. Not a goddamn thing. This whole Helen thing that I keep going back to. Somebody was unconscious. She held them at gunpoint, took their phone, and read them. Read their phone, which is according to our
I didn't know that fucking happened.
legislation, is a violation of their rights. Nothing happened with it. So I think their whole thing is they don't. if they think something is found, they just think it will be swept under the rug unless you were dealing with it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it to some extent, but
I don't know. I was down to work with whoever, but I think you got to talk to them.
are those people like? Is it like Dan and Maxwell? Is it that group of people?
Not Den. It's
Not Den?
Maxwell and Masters.
Wait. Where's Masters getting it from?
I don't know. I didn't say anything. I just said like they were working on this whole fucking raid thing. And listen, there was obviously mishandling of shit that happened with the case that's going on.
Right.
Like I won't deny that, but it seems like that, like every step along the way, they've been met with resistance. Which, I mean, legally, you know, obviously the defendants have the right to do that, but it seems like the defendants have information that was supposed to be classified to the LSPD, and they've had it. I mean, we've had oh god, I mean, we've even, yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of shit. I don't want to go into it because I don't think, actually, you know what, it was we had a BCSO deputy go in and basically say there was a violation of rights and that the raid was unwarranted and people were lying on the warrant without ever being a part of the situation. That kind of, I don't know why they did that, but it's like there's individuals inside of the police department that just want to see everyone else fail.
Who was saying that?
I mean, I don't, I think that it was cleared up and the officer operated under the guise of, he said he just wanted clarification. But I don't necessarily buy it. I don't think it's important. I just am trying to give an example of them being worked against this whole thing. I mean, do you not want to take it?
No,
That's not what it is.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to, I think my point is that I will happily work it, but there comes a point where, like, if this is a very serious case, and if, you know, if there is a complaint about leaks within the PD, then I think this needs to be a joint effort, and there can't really be, like, this whole thing about I don't trust this party and we don't trust that party. There just needs to be a joint effort where we work together and figure out who it is or what parties are involved, and there can't be this whole, like, I don't trust this person, I don't trust that person.
Well, I think you need to talk to Maxwell and Masters then, because I think I'm probably missing critical details. I did bring it up to other marshals, and I was well, no, I mean, there's marshals I don't trust.
But why?
Well, I mean, I had marshals come into my fucking LSPD meeting and threaten to fire people over. Okay, here, there's a multitude of reasons, right? Legislation being changed in the Angel Act, essentially misquoting of the Constitution to define marshals' jobs. There's one. Marshals coming in and telling people they're going to fire people for reading a public document. There's two. What else is there? Obviously, I keep going back to the Helen the Felon thing. There's three. There's a lot of situations that are happening that end up tainting the faith that I have in the marshals. I mean, I get it. Nobody's perfect, but I mean, it's just like there's a bunch of shit fucking happening, and it's like, fuck, what do I do? You know? I mean, there's honestly.
What was the the Constitution being? What was that? What was that thing?
Read the okay. So legislation on I think it's under powers and definitions. Let me look. No, it's not that one. What's the Angel and DOC Act? What's that one called?
Yeah, I know what you want to bet. I hate all these fucking legislation.
Let me look it up.
There's
San
too
Andreas State
many.
Marshals and Correctional Officers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here. So there's a bold thing. The San Andreas State Marshals with jurisdictional authority over the San Andreas is recognized as hierarchically higher than the two police departments. It is enshrined authority to engage and solve countywide disputes between police departments of Los Santos and Blaine County as the authority to engage interdepartmental disputes up to and including command structure, hiring, firing, standing operating procedures, standing orders, and other internal issues when these threaten the safety of San Andreas or threaten the peace of San Andreas. Additionally, the San Andreas Marshals reserve the right to directly intervene in county law enforcement agencies to correct negligent, corrupt, or incompetent behavior by any law enforcement officer employed by the Blaine County Sheriff's Office or Los Santos Police Department. This may take form of disciplinary action, but is not limited to punishments, firing, censure. So we have that. Then if you move up to marshals, there's a quote from the Constitution, and it is misquoted. The DOJ shall have a law enforcement agency responsible for overseeing other law enforcement officers.
Where am I looking?
Observing or preserving the integrity and safety of the state, the Constitution, citizens' right, and the laws of the state. So that's a misquote from the Constitution. And it says this grants the Department of Justice the authority to create the San Andreas State Marshals. In the Constitution itself, I think it's Article 2, Line 1. Article 2, Line 1. Legislative authorities. The DOJ shall have a legislative authority over all legal and judicial matters within the state Andreas. It ensures the enforcement of laws, uphold justice, and protects the right of citizens. Blah, blah, blah. The DOJ shall have a law enforcement agency that is responsible for overseeing other law enforcement officers. That's literally the only justification for the marshals we have. There's a second line that says they are also responsible for preserving the integrity and the safety of the state constitution, citizens' rights, and the laws of the state. But unfortunately, the way the Constitution is written, it falls under the Department of Justice, not under the marshals.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Which oversight? Yes, oversight. Oversight is what the marshals are. For people to come in and intervene, there's kind of like again, I guess if you ask what my issues are, there's nowhere in the Constitution that states that you guys are to intervene. It explicitly says that the marshals are oversight, and I mean, there's like there's malice in the way the Angel Act is written, but whatever, I mean, so there's another example.
But so you think that Angel and the justices had malice when they wrote it?
When they wrote what?
The legislation.
I don't know if it's malice as much as it was a power grab, to be 100% honest. Yes, I do think it's malice. If I think it's a power grab, yes.
Okay. But okay, well, do you think Angel's and the DOJ have used that power? Do you think they've thrown it around?
Yeah, absolutely they have. I mean, I got threatened for them to yeah. I mean, we would have situations where, I mean, we're really going off the topic. I don't even know why we're going over this right now. But I will say this. I was giving time off to individuals. I had Angel come down here, scream at me, and tell me that she was going to come after my job if I reduce fines for people, which ultimately is not in her purview. But
Okay.
There's been issues. There's also been issues, like I said, with marshals coming down here and threatening to fire individuals inside of the LSPD for documents that were leaked into a public forum. So yeah, I mean, I do. I mean, regardless, doesn't really matter. I think the thing is like, look, we just need to move forward and kind of, you know, there's issues that we've had, and I mean, obviously, there's people that think that you are able to have an unbiased opinion and want to work with you, and there's individuals inside of the LSPD that have tainted experiences with the marshals, and I mean, it is what it is. But like moving forward, just fucking find a solution and get it done.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have a chat with Haley and Masters, and we'll see if we can come to something. Because at the end of the day, I think, you know, if situations like this, I think we all got to let bygones be bygones and actually try and work and figure shit out. Because, you know, this is the kind of stuff where we don't want, you know, the past to hinder investigations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. I have been trying to do it. I mean, I did. I mean, I approached Espino's, Lockhart, Nova yesterday, but they specifically told me that they only wanted to work with you.
Who? So you're on about? Oh, you're on about Haley and Masters. Oh, I thought you were on about the
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a firm. Listen, people fuck up, right? Humans are inherently flawed. No one is ever going to be perfect. But the thing we have to remember is that we need to strive for progress in kind of like, I guess, like day-to-day LSPD shit. And it's like, don't hold a grudge. People fuck up. Just learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. I mean, I'll be honest, Peter's from. I will say from this, because, you know, this has been at the topic of conversation. From my side of things, I haven't seen any bias from any marshals, and, you know, I'm very objective, as people like to point out, and I haven't seen anything like that. I haven't seen anybody, you know, leaving BCSO things to the side.
Do you know about the investigation that was started on me? That was like immediately I was never given a chance to even kind of flourish as the ash chief in the LSPD, and
what was it regarding?
Immediately there was a document brought up and an investigation brought on me to try to get me removed from my position. Are you aware of that?
When was this?
I mean, this was from the beginning. The first week I was appointed chief of police.
First week you were appointed chief of police. That was a long time ago.
Yeah. Right. Well, I'm just saying you haven't seen anything, but I will tell you that I had a marshal come to me and tell me that from the beginning they've been trying to get me removed from my position. So it's like, look, I'm not trying to hold a grudge, but to say there's no bias is absolutely insane. It is what it is, and I kind of just for the sake, my number one priority is making sure my officers are taken care of. So I need to make sure that Maxwell and Masters are getting what they need. But yeah, I mean, I don't.
Okay,
I don't know.
I understand.
If listen, you're too pure of heart, Dark. There's clear bias on the whole thing. I mean, here's another example. This guy fade documents and marshals coming to our meeting and threatening to fire our officers versus going up to the BCSO, which they never talked to anyone about, is also another example.
I think there's a big listen. I don't know every single detail that goes on in here, but I will say there's a big difference between a bias and the frequency of complaints and wrongdoing. I think I'll say that.
At what point though? Okay, so at what point though? But at what point do, like, with the complaints, do you guys actually look at the people that making the complaints when there's no wrongdoing being found? Right. I mean, there's constant issues with me. I mean, another one is where I went down. I had good faith intentions to solve conflict down in the South Side. I was shot in the head. Individuals immediately ran to the marshals, assumed that there was like conduct unbecoming of an officer, and tried to get me impeached for that. It's like, yes, there's complaints, but when does the validity of the complaints turn on the people that are making the complaints?
No, I completely agree with you. And don't get me wrong, and like I'm not talking about individual incidents or anything. And I agree with you. If like people are just running straight to the marshals just to try and get people removed, then the validity complaint goes down completely. What I'm trying to say is, like from like an insider perspective, bias might look like there is bias, but then from our side of things, there might be a higher frequency of complaints for the LSPD versus the BCSO, and so it might look like bias from the inside, but from the outside, it might not look like bias at all. It's just like there's just more frequency of complaints for the LSPD. Like, what we're going to do? It's going to look like bias either way for you, right? Because we're going to work on more LSPD cases. If there's no BCSO cases to work, then what we're going to do?
Yeah, so I have a question, right? I don't know. No, that's not. No. What about the shit that happened with Helen?
I agree with you on the felon thing.
Right?
The
I mean,
felon thing.
so as far as bias goes, there's a clear-cut thing, right? So Lockhart's going after criminal charges on Den of mishandling of evidence, which ultimately got thrown out.
Charge.
No, she was working on. She told me. She said, "Hey, look, we might be looking at criminal charges of mishandling of evidence." And I said, "Okay, do what you need to do." Like she came to me and she said, "I'm coming to you and letting you know that this is what we're working on. Like I'm just giving you the heads up." And she's like, "I'm trusting you not to say anything." I said, "That's fine. Look, whatever you need from me." Literally for mishandling evidence. Like the handling of evidence. But then on the other side, we have somebody who is violating someone's rights and nothing fucking happens. So, I mean, how is that not bias?
Listen, Peters, I don't think you can compare like two individual cases handled by two different people. It's difficult to, it's not.
That's exactly that's exactly the thing. That's what it is if we're talking about bias, then we need to talk about, you're right, there's two different people, so there's potentially bias on one side of whoever's investigating it. It's not, and again, it shouldn't be two different people. It should be the marshals operating as a unit and being unbiased and being oversight. I guess that's my whole issue is
No, I understand where you're coming from. Listen, I get it. But I'm stand firm and say that I haven't seen any bias happening from within the marshal office against the LSP.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep my eye out for it because you've made a complaint, and I'll keep my.
Well, I'm not. I don't really give a fuck. I'm not making a complaint. It is what it is. I just, obviously my officers have a tainted view of the marshals, and they only want to work with somebody. So I'm trying to come to you and let you know.
No, 100%.
I've been trying to work with like I said, Espino's, Nova, and Lockhart, but
yeah,
it's like, listen, regardless of like what you saw, there's damage that's been done, and people don't trust marshals from the LSPD side of things. So I'm just giving you a heads up.
No, I understand, and yeah, I'll see if I can mend some bridges with Maxwell and Doc and see if we can work on this case.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Jesus Christ, dude. What am I supposed to do with that, man? LSPD are like... Hold on. I need to look at... I don't know whether this meme fits, but all I keep thinking about... is this... All I keep thinking about is this meme. And it's just like, LSPD, relationship with marshals. How could marshals do this? Is all I keep thinking about. When he brings up the bias and everything like that. The Helen the Felon thing is partly my fault, but also I don't really also see it as my fault because I went and had a baby. So also, like, I'm not really going to take responsibility for that. Because other people could have picked it up. Yeah, it was a long time ago. But it's also like, you know, it's also very much like the BCSO just like to me it just seems like a frequency of of cases that happen. Like the LSPD just seem to get so many more fucking like things coming up about them that it's gonna seem like a bias. Like I don't know what they want. Of course, it's gonna seem like a bias. I need to pee really bad. Okay, let me run to the bathroom, chat, and then we'll keep on looking through this Pred document. Pred subpoena. Okay. All right, back in a sec. Bad music. Cool. All right, Matt. I got some Doritos and a Dr. Pepper, bruv. Where's the other masters at? Alright, let's have a look. Fred! What are you hiding? Hey, we went through Bruce Baylor's fucking properties for God knows how long. Did I finish it? Did I finish going through all his shit? Adding all his shit? Hold on. I think I did. Hold on, let me check. South Rockford, I think I did, yeah. The wind blows. It matter to me. Right, where the fuck is Rule Einstein? South Rockford. Little Soul, South Rockford. Come. Okay. You forgot your meeting with Chaos Legion. It's fine, he was doing mayor shit. You managed to get some ice axes for them bruises, El Bozo. Send your boys back. Stand on business yourself next time. This my island. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Okay. Haley Maxwell. That's a lot of phone calls, Haley. Wonder when Pred got raided. Oh, and Nova. Mama. Oh my god, what is this? They're no longer available. Great.
Right, I gotta meditate a few minutes.
Oh, Nino. Come to resort. I have a concept of a plan. Oh no, this might be juicy. Wait. This might be juicy. I'm at Palito Sheriff's Office. Do you want to join us? That's the angel thing. The people should vote for the sheriff. Oh my god. Did Nino give him that idea? Larry just announced his Eve's #2 at the meeting. Yeah. Ask him if he supports Nakoda's Eve's partner who's been harassing Cyprus. Wait, Nakoda's Eve's partner? And Nino has got information that Nakoda's apparently been harassing Cyprus. What the fuck? Okay. Interesting. You can also know that all BCSO legislation minus V were to empower the BCSO/police. Yeah, what's wrong with that, Nino? What's wrong with that, buddy? What is this? Hi, this is Eve. I'm going to come talk to the lifers tomorrow. Someone reached out to me via their mobile phone instead of using it to shit talk me. See you tomorrow. We have tried over a week, and this morning a lifer was told tomorrow or Wednesday. I was at the prison this weekend too. I just don't think the route of actively shit talking me makes it better for yourself and the lifers that you want to represent. But whose number is this? 5550269. Is that you? Oh, it is Eve, yeah. I just don't think the route of actively shit talking me makes it better for yourself and the lifers that you want to represent. I care about the lifers. Time will tell. See you soon. The DOC aren't voting for you because the DOJ don't like you. Could be coercion. Voter fraud from the institution responsible for organizing the election. Grayson didn't answer. Siobhan and Eve's business was the only ones approved by Andy Jones for the first 2 months. How did Justice, rather the Department of Justice, make money? Is it money from your account? You still in the meeting? Yeah, the Justice can dictate any law with no input from any parties. They can also add more powers to themselves and everything. He's like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. They tried to arrest you? Extend Hours Act, expand to Bang County. Oh my god. Got a way for you to make money with scraps? These two, holy shit. Just... Got a way for you to make money with scraps? No. I was cooking there for a second, but I'm not going to cook too hard. Tyler Peters. Anything interesting? Benji. We need to talk about this election, Benji, when you're free. But I'll be honest, I probably won't be around tonight. Okay. Nothing. Be a strong. Ooh. This. Strong Eatery. Hold on. Isn't Leah on his cabinet? And she got a business approved? By the looks of it? When did that happen? 3683. No way. She was hired into the cabinet on the 26th? But she had the strong eatery on the 27th for a business license. So why is she only just posting that now? Strange. Oh, it's because she couldn't see anything in the business. Okay. Ooh, I was cooking too hard again. My bad. What is this? Perhaps approvals and denials. Wait, is this what Nina was on about? No illegal items, no items going images, names associated. I haven't seen this. I've never seen this before.